What if Hermione Granger had chosen Viktor Krum? Let's dive into this alternate timeline and explore how the wizarding world and the lives of our beloved trio would have been forever changed. It all begins at the Yule Ball, the night that sparks it all. In this timeline, Viktor Krum's charm and genuine interest in Hermione lead to more than just a fleeting connection. They continue writing to each other after the Triwizard Tournament ends. His letters are thoughtful, filled with insights about his life, his experiences at Durmstrang, and his dreams for the future. Hermione, ever curious, is intrigued. Despite the distance, their bond grows stronger. As their relationship blossoms, Hermione begins spending holidays in Bulgaria with Viktor and his family. This decision marks the first significant shift in her life. Instead of always being by Harry and Ron's side, she finds herself torn between her responsibilities to her friends and her growing affection for Viktor. The trio's dynamic begins to shift. Ron's jealousy, which was once subtle and playful, becomes sharp and bitter. Harry, stuck in the middle, tries to mediate, but the tension is palpable. Now let's fast forward to the darker days of the Wizarding War. Hermione's relationship with Viktor brings new complications. Viktor, as a Durmstrang alumnus, has been exposed to magic and ideologies that often clash with Hermione's. He doesn't support Voldemort, but his perspectives on power and loyalty differ. When the trio begins their Horcrux hunt, Viktor insists on joining. His reasoning is logical. He's a powerful wizard and can help, but his presence adds an unexpected tension. Imagine the scene: Viktor and Ron bickering over the best way to approach a Horcrux. Viktor's stoic confidence contrasts with Ron's impulsive bravery. Hermione finds herself in the middle, trying to keep the peace while staying focused on the mission. But her growing connection to Viktor begins to pull her away emotionally from the trio's mission. She starts to wonder, could there be another way to win this war? One that doesn't cost so much? And what about Ron? Without Hermione to ground him, he struggles. His insecurities take over, pushing him to seek validation in dangerous ways. Perhaps he becomes more reckless, taking unnecessary risks, or maybe he tries to prove himself by becoming a stronger leader within the Order of the Phoenix. Either way, Ron is no longer the same. He grows distant from Hermione and Harry, creating cracks in the foundation of their friendship. Viktor's involvement also raises suspicion among the Order. He's not one of them, and his Durmstrang background makes some question his true intentions. Could he be a spy? Is he manipulating Hermione to further his own goals? These doubts create rifts within the Order, making their fight against Voldemort even more challenging. As the story unfolds, we see a pivotal moment where Viktor and Hermione have to confront their differences. During a high-stakes mission, Viktor's pragmatic approach clashes with Hermione's unwavering morality. They argue, and for the first time, Hermione begins to question their relationship. Is love enough when their values are so different? The climax of this alternate timeline occurs during the final battle at Hogwarts. Viktor fights valiantly, proving his loyalty to Hermione and the cause. But his presence changes the course of events. Perhaps it's Viktor, not Ron, who saves Harry in a critical moment. Or maybe Viktor's actions inadvertently put someone they love in danger. The consequences of Hermione's choice ripple through the battle, leaving us to wonder, was it all worth it? The story ends with a reflective tone. Hermione stands on the battleground, looking at Viktor, who is alive but visibly changed by the war. Ron is distant, Harry is weary, and the trio is no longer the inseparable unit it once was. Hermione is left to ponder what could have been if she had made a different choice. And now, we turn to you. Do you think Hermione's choice to be with Viktor Krum could have changed the fate of the wizarding world for better or worse? Let me know in the comments. If you like the video and don't want to miss the next one, subscribe. I will be very grateful.